Here's my issue with Blue right now. Blue texted me and he said Boosie needs $50,000 for his lawyer fees.
And was a straight lie.
He said, I'm putting up 50 and Boosie wants you to put up the other 50.
And I couldn't call you and ask you that.
And you gotta understand how stressed out I am at this point. Look, I'm like, okay, if Boosie needs it, that's my man and he's been there for me, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to come up with this. But my thing was like, all right, well, if this is true, I'm gonna have to talk to Boosie, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not just gonna have a third person that I'm gonna send 50,000 to.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here going like, all right, 50,000, this is a lot of money. Well, let me just leave it alone and see how this develops. And when Boosie, when I can get on the phone with him or when he gets out, we're gonna have a conversation in Atlanta. And I showed you that text and I said, yo, did this come from you? And what'd you say?
I say, I know nothing about it.
But you're telling me that none of this is true. So had I come up with the 50,000, where would this 50,000 have gone? Like who would have gotten it? But when you told me that you had no idea, my jaw dropped. I'm like, are you serious right now?
Ask my lawyer.
It honestly didn't make any sense because I'm like 50,000 ain't a lot to Boosie. Like why would he need 50,000 right now?
I pissed 50,000.
It's 50,000 a motherfucker like me. Can you please
Bro,
remind
like,
me?
My lawyers was paid in like that. I was, when you showed me that, I was like, bro, this dude is going to the extinct. Well, if I went to jail and I got out, why you still ain't send that 50,000?
So the 50,000 he claimed he put up, you never got.
I never talked to Blue about $50,000. My mama don't know nothing about this. Nobody around me knows nothing about $50,000, bro.
Do you think that I was just gonna blindly send 50,000? Like I'm not that rich. But I mean, I'm not so rich that 50,000 is just nothing to me. But my thing was like, I ain't sending shit until me and Boosie get on the phone. If you got on the phone with me and you're like, Vlad, I really need this. I'm in a fucked up
Vlad,
spot.
I have you on speed dial.
Right.
Vlad, why wouldn't I call you? The questions are complicated, but the answers are simple. Why would I ask 50,000 when you owed me 5 million? The questions are complicated, but the answers are simple. Why would I ask you for 50,000? I'm gonna call and ask you for in a situation when I'm down. Why would I ask you for 50 and not 5 million? You fucked me up when you showed me that.